why I don't recommend ever DMing, texting, no digital interactions with women. Stop that. You need to stop that completely, because they can control the interaction there. It's a huge form of control for them that they don't have when it's live, when it's in face-to-face interaction, physical. Everything's real time. It's real time, so they can't fake anything. They can't hide behind time delays. They can't think of the perfect response for an hour or two. They can't act like they don't need you with leaving you on red for 2 weeks. They can't post pictures to mess with your mind, post pictures with other guys or other girls. And it's a whole mind game. It's a whole mind game designed to gaslight you into thinking that your value is lower than hers, lower than it is, when really nothing could be further from the truth. And the reason they're so behind this digital wall is because they don't have anything when they come out from behind it. If it's actually in real person, real time, you're going to obliterate them. You'll just see. The longer you talk, the longer you interact, more of a red flags are going to pop up. You're going to have more control. You're going to have more leverage because you're going to be the more calm, collected one. She's going to sense the energy. She's going to know that you sense that she's more into you than you're into her. And this is something that you won't be able to control on Steam retention, because if you're actually doing this earnestly and you're committed to it, you've been doing it for a while, and you're getting into the deeper parts of it. It's not about getting more attractive and getting glow and aura and getting healthier and your physical body getting a lot fitter and your eyes glow and all the.
All right, man, I've been sitting on that clip for a minute. I think Dog got a point. Digital interaction with women is getting out of control. I tell the story all the time. I was talking to this chick, and I can text her and she'll text back like this, but I can DM her and take her weeks to DM me back. So that it's real out here, bro. Like when you start talking about digitally interaction, and I know, some people like Coach Greg Adams tell guys, why don't you just create a burner female account so you can see, how it really is out here. Like that's why females have an inflated head, is because digitally, but you would think that make the correlation that digitally is not translating to reality. And I tell women that all the time. A lot of the guys that's giving you attention, they married. A lot of guys that give you attention, they got girlfriends. A lot of guys give you attentions. They have no intentions on ever meeting you because they're not who they say they are on the internet. See, a lot of guys are some guys that master internet, and it really is not really much to master. Learn how to take pictures, learn how to DM. They're using Chat GPT to DM women and stuff, and to respond to women and all that type of stuff. But when it comes to in person, it's a different ball game. You see that with women all the time. They're not who they say they are digitally. They talk all this freaky shit, and then they get around you and they be shy. They got this city girl mentality, but when they're around you, they're making you a play. You know what I'm saying? They talking about F a ninja, but they're around you, they begging you for this and begging you for that. And it's not that certain guys bring just certain things out of women. It's just, the internet persona, bro. Like, and he's right. You start DMing these girls and hello, whatever. And then, remember I was out with this chick, whatever. It's funny. She had took me to Red Lobster for my birthday a couple years ago. And we out. And we was just cool. Wasn't nothing serious. And I seen this chick I used to work with. I got a rule. I don't even mess with chicks that I work with. Not at all. Maybe I'll talk about that on the Patreon, why you shouldn't do that. I feel like I've already talked about it, right? And I used to work with an old girl too. So it's funny, we all worked at the same job. I don't think they knew each other. I seen her. I'm like, what up, dog? Whoa. She like, hey, and spoke to her pastor, but I could DM her and she won't even say nothing. But I see her in person, it's like, what up? So yeah, on the internet, they really feel like they got options, but you gotta really like kind of see what they dealing with, bro. Like it's dudes shooting shots at them all day, but what they gotta understand, a lot of them is blanks. A lot of the shots that dudes are shooting is blanks because They don't want to link. You know, even if you go to their crib and then they ghost you, and all that shit at the crib, and they don't want to speak to you or whatever the situation may be. I don't understand why people tailgate. I just hate when women drive behind me. I really do, especially when they in trucks. It's so irritating, dog. It's so irritating. Like, just get away from me. But nonetheless, yeah, a lot of guys don't have any intentions on actually linking up with you. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no time. You know, they go. You know what I'm saying? So you know, women need to understand that if you go out and guys not approach you via internet, guys hollering at you, a lot of times guys get bored just like women do. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They just see you as a sexual being. You got to understand, especially how you dressing on the internet. If you twerking, smoking weed, you always at the club. Your punani always in the air. Your ass in the air. You always spread your legs. You doing. So what you think when guys come at you on the internet? What they want? You like basically look at it like this. If I put a for sale sign on a dirt bike outside, people gonna inquire about it. They gonna knock on the door. They gonna call the number. Or I want to buy the dirt bike. Or I want to buy the ATV or whatever, dirt bike, whatever. You know, I want to buy that bike. If I didn't want to sell that bike, why would I put a for sale sign on it? So if you're not selling your body on the internet, why put it out there? Why dress provocative? Why, why you dressing the way you dressing? Guys look at your digital footprint. Women look at your digital footprint. Employers look at your digital footprint. So if that's what you really, I don't even know they have springers back here. If that's what you advertising, that's how people going to dress you. But women will never get that through their mind. You know, a guy fake it like they want a relationship, but think about it for a minute. If all you showing is ass and titties and that's all you showing, that's all you showing on the internet is ass, titties, you know what I'm saying? You know, you twerking all the time and you doing all those type of things. You know, what do you expect the man is gonna want from you? Ask yourself that. What do you expect the man is gonna want from you? He's gonna want sex. So I don't understand why women can't get that through their head. I don't get that. I legit don't understand that. You know, if you posting something wholesome on there and you a wholesome woman on social media, cool. But most guys, it's just, you know, they'll DM you, but they have no intentions on linking. How many girls you will talk to on date naps and oh, guys are never taking me out. It's always, you know, they flake on me or, you know, it's like coming to their crib and I don't feel comfortable and this, that. That's how guys get robbed too. Y'all not vetting women. Just come to the crib and you get set up and robbed. Really, that was on you. You should vet anybody that come into your life. Just like you vet the employer that you go for, the employer vet you. You know, like I said before you buy a dog and before you get an apartment or a crib, you get somebody to expect it. You expect it. Before you buy a car, you expect it. You check everything on it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So I don't really understand how people don't really how guys don't understand that part of it. How women can't make the correlation either. Like I'm not getting no attention outside. I'm dressing the same way I'm dressing when I'm outside. I'm on the internet. They'll let you know right then and there that the attention that you're getting digitally is fake. It's not real. It's not a real thing. But a lot of people, a lot of women just never figured that out. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's why I'm an advocate for approach women in person. I get it. You're gonna have, you know, cringe and, you know, reject. But at some point, even if you shoot your shot on the line, you gotta meet them in person. You hear a guy say a woman should come to you, and in theory, that sounds good. A lot of times, a lot of these niggas make blanket statements, bro. Like, come on. They make a lot of blanket statements. It's just blanket statements. Like, but hey, it is what it is. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Well, no. Just hit the Patreon. It's free for 7 days. If you like it, you can stay. Thumbs the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.